Okay, so a couple of things are going to be mentioned in this video. I want you all to know. First off, I am fine. I am alive. I am okay. If you have not seen oJoy Fall before, I am mostly in her streams, okay? Mostly in her streams. I'm either in the Twitch chat, YouTube chat, or I'm just in the Discord VC because I'm part of the moderation team for her. So I help everyone around there. And everyone is very nice there. However, I've not been able to post on my own stuff because whenever the streams happen, that is considered some of my downtime. And the reason why I've not been able to post stuff is I've been at work. I work in retail. I put my 2 weeks notice a little while ago. So yeah, because I'm not having that job forever because I just honestly want to actually get a job with my results. Which brings me to the next part of this video. I'm graduating. I am literally 4 exams away from leaving that fuck-ass school forever. I don't have to go back until my prom day, and I don't have to go back until my trial for sixth form and for my results, which I'm literally just going there, collecting it, going home, opening it there. But oh my god, I don't have to deal with those pricks anymore. Next, this one is actually going to be relevant to the Jinx Audios brand. I'm just going to call it brand because I'm not just... I don't know. I actually have a gaming channel where I will try to share stories as well. But, I'm trying my best. I'm trying to get people to be a part of videos as well. Because I really have no one. Because everyone's busy with exams and work. And also, if I just blatantly asked these beautiful people, hey, do you guys want to play this game with me? They'd probably say no. Because mind you, they've got better shit to do. So yeah. Alright, next. Detective Angeline. Still in editing for episode 1. However, I am adding in a little thing, which will be the next point. It has been taking so long for me to just edit it all because I've had to switch softwares. For those who don't know, I used to use CapCut. Before anyone throws tomatoes at me, let me explain. I did not have the recording equipment when I started. Okay, all I had was just my phone, me, and my iPad for my scripts. And there was no way I was going to use that shitty Livono laptop. However, I did have to try and use it. However, that did not work. Nothing worked. So, I then turned to Mr. Escaped Audios because this guy is fucking awesome. And asked him for help. He slightly scolded me about using CapCut. And I now use Audacity for everything. And then I try my best to edit it all together. But I'm gonna be so hard. It's been so hard to go over my lines, re-record them, because when I started recording, my voice was so fucking squeaky. And then to import all the other voice actor stuff into it, editing it, changing it up, even adding in sound effects, animal effects, all that. And my god, it's been a wild ride. So yeah, because I'm going on study leave as of Wednesday, I will have more time off. I will get to, edit more, have some downtime more, so then I can recharge my battery and actually get to doing shit. Because my room currently looks like a fucking printer exploded. Especially my shelf. So yeah, and now onto the announcement. I hadn't really said much about it. I've only mentioned this to some voice actors, but on March 11th of this year, I lost a dear creature to me, and that was Riv, who was one of the cats. I had known him, like, I saw him when he was fresh out the womb, because I was friends with the owner, and I had seen him grow up from this defenseless little kitten to the cat he was. On March 11th, he was unfortunately struck by a car at night. Our cats, they like to roam around outside, and we can't really stop them, because if we do, they'll like claw at us, hiss at us. And we know if a cat wants to go somewhere, they'll know where to go. They'll know to come back, because that's what happened with Theo. However, the next day, my dad had to break the news to me just less than 24 hours after he had passed, and just a couple of hours after my parents had found out that he had been hit. My dad told me how he had been hit by a car that night and how he passed away on impact. There was nothing me nor my family could do to stop this. I know people were like, oh, you should have kept him in. If we did, he would start clawing at the furniture, clawing at us. And yeah. And we thought he would only like stay around like our area and that, but no. Some woman brought him to the vets. They checked for his chip, and she rang us. And just losing him was quite hard, and because he was one of the cats who was the more vocal out of all of the cats that I own, he was one of the perfect fits for Milu. And yeah, so in the end credits of Detective Angeline, there will be a little memoriam for him, because his passing took quite a toll on me. I was crying for days. I looked tired. And my family knew that I had a great bond with that cat. So, yeah. And before anyone goes, don't start dragging this out. I'm just informing people so then they know that a very dear cat, a very dear creature of my family, had passed away because Ivory, aka Pixie, Music Maniac, and Connie and Franzi had seen photos of him, heard me talk about him, and on my TikTok there was a video of him being a bit cheeky, and I honestly this is the first time I've actually been able to talk about him without crying, which is quite hard for me to not cry and not think about him because of how important he was to me. And yeah, so this is just a little heads up. So in the end of episode 1 there will be his little memorial thing, because of how special he was to me. And I don't ever want to forget him. Especially now during a certain time where I'm trying to get my life together. And I know this is quite morbid for me to end on, but I just wanted to give you all a heads up in case you see it and be like, who was this? Why are you putting a memoriam for a cat? So there's the explanation, there's why it's going to be there, all that, just so then people are informed. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting and listening to me. Thank you so much to the voice actors. Thank you so much to oJoy. Thank you so much to my friends who are also working with me on this. And I will see you all in the next video, which will probably be posted on my Audio Gal Gaming. So if you want to see gaming videos or anything like that, go check out that for gaming, story times, and art in general. Thank you so much, and have a lovely day, my darlings.